We welcome you to the 1978-1988 hybrid replay. Hello, everybody. I'm your sports time machine. We welcome you to a live coverage of a 1978-88 game here on the PC. It will be the New York Yankees taking on the Kansas City Royals. A big Cy Young matchup today as Ron Guidry of the New York Yankees takes on Brett Saberhagen of the Kansas City Royals. As you know, in the 1978-88 hybrid, I play as both the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. The Yankees are 7-2 on the season. They're one half game in back of the flying Detroit Tigers. They're 7-1. The Yankees come in winning 4 straight. They won 7 out of the last 9. The Red Sox are 5-3. They're 2 games back of the Tigers. The Red Sox have won 5 of their last 8. They split the 2-game series with the Milwaukee Brewers. I've been playing a lot of these games offline. The Yankee series against the Texas Rangers were both all offline games also. But I'll go ahead and give you the line score in case you're interested here. Let's go ahead and give you the team stats here real quick. And anyone comes in and wants to watch these games, we'll go ahead and give them a minute to come in, get situated. The games again played at Texas. The Yankees defeated the Rangers 8-3, Figueroa with the win. They defeated Texas 4-3, Tidrow with the win. And in the closing game, the Yankees beat the Rangers 10-4. Catfish Hunter got the win. They've been getting to the starting pitching of the opponents really early. They've gotten to the bullpens, and it's what making this team really gel early here in the regular season. Again, on the mound for the Yanks will be Ron Guidry, and then for the Kansas City Royals will be Brett Saberhagen. We'll roll the dice offline. We'll put numbers in, so it kind of be like a cards and dice replay as you'll be watching it on here. I'll be rolling dice off screen here. Are we ready to play, guys? Let's do this. Baseball from Yankee Stadium, a night game here. So Ron Guidry on the mound be White, Rivers, and Piniella. Nettles, Dent, Randolph, Chambliss. Munson on the plate. Guidry on the mound. Guidry is 1-1, ERA 3.14. He has given up in 14 innings, given up 18 hits, 2 walks, 13 strikeouts. Has yet to give up a home run. Has struggled a little bit. So here is the Royal lineup. Willie Wilson leading off, followed by Kurt Stillwell at short, Kevin Seitzer at third, George Brett at first, Steve Balboni at DH, Danny Tartable in right, Bo Jackson in left, Frank White in second, and Mike McFarland is your catcher. It's a strong Royal team, to be honest. That's a good offensive Royal team. And as the Royals in this replay, let's kind of give you an idea of where they kind of stand also in the 78 hybrid. The Royals right now come in 5-3. They're 1 game in back of the Oakland A's, who are 6-2. The Kansas City Royals won their last 2 games in a row, so they've been flying a little bit higher lately. And as for totals, the Royals are second in the league in hitting at 298. The Yankees are 7th at 267. The Royals are 6th in ERA at 3.88. The Yankees are 2nd at 3.07. So it should be a good weekend matchup with the Kansas City Royals. And let's do this as Willie Wilson steps to the plate. He's hitting 270, no homers, and 2 runs batted in. Guidry looks in for the windup, and here's the pitch. And that'll be a 1-6. That's a single on the 4. That is a 10. And that is a line drive. So a big play there. So Guidry really kind of helps himself there. Dent with a nice play. And here's Kurt Stillwell. Stillwell, the batter, hitting 344, double home run, 2 RBIs. Stillwell batting from the right-hand side. Munson sets in the target. Guidry with the full lineup. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a 4-11. That's ground ball back to Guidry. He is a cat on the mound. He's at 2-11. He gets it. He stands. He throws. And then get him or not on a 10? Got him for the second out. So Stillwell retired, 2 away, and here's Kevin Seitzer. His emergence in 1987 made it where George Brett was able to move over to first base, reluctantly or not. Seitzer's hitting 364, a home run and 8 runs batted in, has added 4 doubles. So Munson sets the target. Guidry looks in. Here's the windup to Seitzer. 5-4, catch axe behind the plate. Guidry. Munson throws away the mask. Should be able to make the play on it. Let's see if he does. It's a 14. It's a foul out by Munson and makes the catch. Royals go 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the first. No score here at the stadium. No score here at the stadium. Yankees and Royals on the mound for Saberhagen, the ace of this Royal. A nice, great pitching matchup starts. Saberhagen is 1-1, 2.63 ERA, 10 hits, 14 innings, 4 walks, 13 strikeouts, yet to give up a home run. Here is the Yankees, same lineup: Rivers, Randolph, Munson, Jackson, Chambliss, Nettles, Piniella, White, and Dent. McFarland sets the target. Saberhagen in. Here's a pitch to Mickey, and that is a 6-7. Struck him out. Rivers down on strikes. There's a quick out. So 1 away. Here's Willie Randolph. Randolph, the batter, hitting 306. 1 RBI in the season. Has added 4 stolen bases. Saberhagen looks in. Here's the windup by Saberhagen. 110 is a ballpark single on Yankee Stadium. All ballpark singles are 1. That's an 18. Is easily retired. A little line of Stillwell. Here's Munson hitting 188, struggling so far early on. 32 at bats with a double and 2 ribbies. Saberhagen looks in, gets the sign from McFarland. Here's the windup from Saberhagen. 5-3, and that is a fly ball left field. That is Bo Jackson. He is in left field. He is a 3-10. Bo Jackson does no defense. Let's see, does he make the play? A 17. It's a nice, easy play, and does. The Yankees go 3 up, 3 down. Let's go to the top of the second. No score here from Yankee Stadium. So now here is George Brett. 429, 2 homers, 7 RBIs. 1980 was a good year for Brett. Munson sets the target. Guidry looks in. Here's the windup to Brett. 4-7 is a ground ball to second. That is Willie Randolph there. Randolph comes in. He is a 120, so he will not make the error. He will not give up a hit on a 6, and does. Good play from Randolph. Got to go all the way to the right. So now here's Steve Balboni, the former Yankee farmhand. Balboni on the season, I think 294, 2 homers, 11 RBIs. So Balboni hitting the ball pretty hard. So Munson sets the target. Guidry hit the one up. Here's the pitch to Balboni. 6. That is a 6-9, and that's a ground ball to second. Randolph's got in front of him. He gets it and throws them out for out number 2. Here is Danny Tartabull. Soon to be a Yankee. Had a pretty good career as a Yankee, too, and a really good one as a Royal. 367, 6 doubles, 3 ribbies. Tartabull's up. Munson looks in, gets the sign from Guidry. Here's the windup, and that's a 1-7 walk. So Tartabull's on. 2-out walk. And here is Bo Jackson. So Bo steps up, hitting 200, a double, home run, 3 RBIs. So this is a quality matchup. Bo against the Gator. Munson sets the target. Guidry from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And that's a 4-7, and he walked him. So Guidry having that 4-7 righty problem again with the walk. Puts 2 on and 2 out for the second baseman, Frank White. White, a 200 hitter, no homers, 1 RBI. Having a slow season. Good chance for White to get a base hit here with some people on base. A little anti-clutch, though. Loses 2 hits in the 3 column. Munson sets the target. Guidry from the stretch, and here's the pitch. That's a 3-6. That's a pop to short. He lost a chance in the clock. He throws the bat down. Then comes in, makes the catch, and the Royals are retired. No runs, no hits, 2 left. Bottom of the second coming up. No score here in the Bronx. Jackson, Chambliss, and Nettles for the Yanks. Garland sets the target. Saberhagen looks in. Here's a sign in the pitch. 5-4, fly balls in the field. That's Wilson. Comes in makes catch for the first out. So here's Chambliss. He's hitting 189, home run, 3 RBIs. Struggling a little bit with the bat. McFarland sets the target. Saberhagen right up. Here's the pitch. 2-7 struck him out. Saberhagen, good fastball inside and retires the side. That's 2 outs. I'll give him a strikeout. That goes for stats. So undo that last play. Redo it real quick. That was a 2-7. Again, we're kind of entering manual playing with the dice here. There we go. There's 2-7. Here's Nettles. Nettles is hitting 265, 4 homers, 13 RBIs. McFarland sets the target. Saberhagen with the windup and deals. 2-7 ground ball down the first. That is Brett. He takes it to the bag himself, and that's all for the Yankees in the second. 3 up, 3 down. Saberhagen looks strong. We played 2 pitchers duel in the Bronx. No score. Top of the third coming in here. Fairly playing the fast game of baseball. Here is Mike McFarland. 462, 13 at-bats, a double and a triple. So he's been hitting well above. Munson sets the target. Guidry looks in. Here's the pitch to McFarland. 1-9 is a ground ball to short. That's then comes out, throws him out. Out number 1. So back to the top of the order for Willie Wilson. He's 0 for 1. On his first time up. Munson sets, puts down the target. Guidry nods. Here's the wind up from Gator. 4-10 ballpark single on a 1. Rejected on a 12. So Wilson lines out softly to Dent for a second out. So here is Kurt Stillwell. Stillwell is 0 for 1. Now, first time up. Munson puts down the target. Guidry, full windup and delivery. 5-5, got him on strike. So inside corner, Stillwell down on strikes, and we go to the bottom of the third. Pitchers duel extreme here at the Bronx. No score. So last of the third, Yankees Royals, game 1 of an epic matchup between Saberhagen and Guidry. The Red Sox next play, just to let you know if you're a Red Sox fan in this replay, it will be they'll go to Cleveland and play a weekend series with the Indians. They will start with the ace, Tom Candiani. So the Red Sox will be tested early. And then we'll continue. So McFarland puts down the Sinella. Here's the windup from Saberhagen. 5-6, ground ball to second. White got it. He has short hands, throws him out and out number 1. Boy, Saberhagen doesn't give up much on there. He is a dead lefty pitcher, too. Pitches much stronger to his left side opponents. Here's Roy White. White hitting 208, no homers, 3 RBIs. Saberhagen looks in. Here's the windup to White, and that's a 3-5. Struck him out. Oh, White could not swing at that one. Nasty stuff by Saberhagen. That's 2 away. Here's Bucky Dent. Dent the batter, hitting 143, 1 double, 5 RBIs. Last third, 2 outs. McFarland sets in the target. Saberhagen the windup and delivery. 5-5, fly ball right field. It's shallow. Tartle comes in, makes the catch, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down to the Yanks. They've gone 9 up, 9 down. We go to the 4th. Still no score. Both teams, no runs, no errors. We play the top of the 4th. Get your friends. This looks like somebody's going to have an out-of-this-world pitching performance to win this one. Guidry in the 4th will pitch to Seitzer, Brett, and Balboni. Right, left, right. Almost all righties against Guidry today, besides Brett's out in the lineup. Munson sets the target. Guidry at the windup. Seitzer. That's a 5-6 and struck him out. That's what he has to do. He has to pitch on his own card. Seitzer's card is really good. And now here's the Yankee killer, George Brett. Brett 0 for 1, ground out his first time up. Many at-bats in his lifetime against Guidry. Munson sets in, puts down the sign. Guidry looks in. Brett, 2L this year, so he hits lefty a little better this year. Here's a windup by Guidry. 6-10, and that's a fly ball center field. That is going to be Mickey Rivers. He's the 10. As Rivers come up with it, it's an 11. He should, and on a 7, makes the catch. Nice job by Rivers, 2 outs. And now here's Balboni. He's 0 for 1. He grabbed it out his first time up. Guidry looked wasting the Royals as easy as Saberhagen's getting through the Yankee lineup. Munson sets in the target. Guidry with the windup. Here's the pitch. 2-6, ground ball to short. That's an easy play for Dent. Throws them out three, down, go to Royals. They got no hits through 4. Let's go to the bottom of the 4th. Let's see if Saberhagen can match. Holy cow. Rivers followed by Randolph and Munson. McFarland sets the target. Saberhagen looks in. Here's Rivers. Struck out his first time up. Here's the pitch. 5-4, fly ball center field. Wilson is there. Makes the catch and out number 1. If anything, the Royals have very weak defense. In the outfield, the 3-2-4. And around the horn, it's 4-3-2-3. The McFarland the 4, the plus arm. So Saberhagen really has to work around his X chances because he can get hurt just on those. Here's Randolph. He's 0 for 1. Lined out his first time. McFarland sets the target. Here's a windup by Saberhagen. 4-4, fly ball center field. He hit it at one of the better defenders than Wilson. Wilson's a 2-5. Let's see if Wilson's able to come up with it. It's a 19. It's shallow. It's an 8 and makes the play second out. So now here's Munson. Flied out his first time up. McFarland sets the target. Saberhagen gets the nod. Here's the big windup by Saberhagen. 5-3, fly ball left field. That's Bo. Let's see if Bo comes in with this. He's a 3. Remember, that's a 1-6 chance of getting a single. We roll a 20. It's a 19. It's shallow. It's a 12. No error. 3 down. Good. The Yanks, 12 up, 12 down, retired by Saberhagen. Both pitchers, no run, no hits through 4. We go to the 5th, no score. Wow, I'm not seeing anything so beleaguering zeros in my life. Top of the 5th, nothing around. Tartable Jackson White against Guidry. So Munson sets the target. Guidry to wind up the Tartable. 1-8. Boom, that is deep, that is far. White can just look up, and that is gone. So Danny Tartable just breaks up the no-hitters going on and shutout as the Royals take a 1-0 lead. Danny Tartable goes deep in the left field. So Rod Guidry has to let that one go. That was the first home run of the year Guidry has given up. And now here's Bo Jackson. 1-8 is a solid versus a lefty. Now here's Bo. Jackson. Guidry looks in. Gets a sign. Here's the pitch to Jackson. 4-5, and that's a base hit. Back-to-back base hits. Jackson is on. It's a 12. He'll try to roll. He almost got a double. 1-9's a single. 12 on the 20. Jackson holds. Runner on first, 1 out. Here's Munson. Munson again going now go out and talk to Guidry. And Bo is trying to steal. He was trying to get off the base and get a good jump. He's on at first with Frank White. Munson sets in the target. Guidry looks in from the stretch now. First time from the stretch today. Here's a pitch. And that's a 5-3. That's ground ball to first. That is Chambliss. It should be 2. He's a 2-4. If he does not make any mistakes on it, it's a 3. That's a base hit. Chambliss cannot corral it. And everybody will be saved. So White will take first. Jackson the second. And now the Royals 2 on and nobody out here in the 5th. So now here is Mike McFarland 0 for 1. What an epic matchup here. And the Royals, they're trying to get a bunt off. So McFarland with nobody out tried to lay the bunt down, but he couldn't do it against Guidry's high. He went high on him. So now 2 strikes. Let's say McFarland tries to lay the bunt down. Doesn't. He will swing away. Munson sets in the target. Guidry from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 1-7. It struck him out. He was already had him with the 2 strike count. Put him away with the good slider. And here's Wilson. Wilson's 0 for 2. Munson puts down the target for him. Guidry working from the stretch. They're going to try to steal. Bo Jackson the third. This could be a mistake. Throws down there. Got him. So good throw by Munson. It was a double steal attempt as White will take the back runner. So White goes to second. Jackson is thrown out at third, and the Royals were trying to be super aggressive. They may have ran themselves out of the inning. Here's Wilson, non-clutch, loses 2 hits in the clutch. Decent year for Wilson, only hit 262. So he'll swing righty against Guidry. Munson sets down the target. Guidry looks in from the stretch. Runner on second, 2 outs. The pitch to Wilson. 4-4, and he hits a drive in the gap for base hit. 4-4 is a home run or double. 14 is a double. White scores, and Wilson takes second, and the Royals take a 2-0 lead. So now here's Kurt Stillwell. Munson sets the target. Guidry from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Stillwell. 4-9, ground ball shortstop. Dent's got in front. This is a big play for Dent. They've not made their big defensive plays this inning, and that's a 15. He gets in front of it. He gets a good hop and throws him out and ends the inning. Royals score 2. It's 2-0 Kansas City. Now the important thing is Brett Saberhagen has retired the first 12 Yankees. So here's Jackson. He'll be followed by Chambliss and Nettles. Left against Saberhagen. McFarland sets the target. Saberhagen, the big windup and deals 3-6 on a walk. First base runner for the Yanks. So a long inning there gave Saberhagen a little bit of fatigue. So the Yankees got the first base runner. And now here's the first baseman, Chris Chambliss. He's 0 for 1. McFarland sets target. Saberhagen from the stretch. Here's the pitch. First time from the stretch today. 5-7. Ground ball short. That is Stillwell. Stillwell's a 3. You can turn 2 on this. That's a top play. It's a 9. Nope. The only plays can have the first. 13 makes the play. So Jackson takes. Oh, that was a base hit because it was a hold. Oh my! Can't come out with that base hit. Jackson takes third. Unbelievable. It was a pound sign. So I guess it turned him into because he held him on. That was a base hit. It's now first and third, which I don't play that. So I'm going to go ahead and undo that play. So Chambliss should have been a G3. So let's do the G3 again. So 6-7. So if this is what's going to be called an intervention type play. So it was ground ball shorts. It was a ground ball shortstop X on his card. So it was a 5. Yeah, it was a 5. Oh, so Jackson takes second. So let's redo that one again. So reverse that. So the wild pitch does not count. And do this. So 5-7 is a ground ball shortstop X. And let's do a basic ground ball 3 and makes the play. So runners will advance. Again, I'm not a key opponent for doing the whole you keep the infield in and it allows the hit. So runner, the pound sign thing. Runner on second, 1 out. Nettles the batter. Hate to see Saberhagen's no-hitter get blown away because of a computer glitch, in my opinion. McFarland sets the target. Saberhagen from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 6-8, and that's a single 1-6. That's a 9. Oh, Frank was played him perfectly, and a nice play as Jackson had a hold 2 away. So 2 outs here, and now brings up Pinella, one of the hottest Yankees. 36 at bats, doubles, 4 RBIs. He is a little bit clutch, so it'll be a good situation for him to get a hit. McFarland sets Saberhagen from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That is a 1-6. That's a base hit. Pinella will tie this game. It's a 10. Pinella will go for 2. He's going to try for second, and in there. Pinella with a double, a hustle double, and the game is now 2-1. First hit for the Yanks, and here's Roy White. So White the batter. McFarland sets the target now. Saberhagen working from the stretch to White. Here's the pitch. 5-5 struck him out. White down on strikes. But the Yankees score 1 in the 5th. Let's go 6-2-1 Kansas City. So Kansas City here in the top. And now it's going to be Seitzer followed by Brett and Balboni. So here is Munson, puts down the target. Guidry looks in. Here's the pitch to Seitzer. 1-4, ground ball to short. Luckily, it was not his card. 1-4, and that is a ground ball. Here is Brett. He's 0 for 2. Ground that fly. Now, Guidry has solved Brett so far. Munson sets the target. Here's the windup and pitch to Brett. 6-8, pop to second. Randolph's there, pops the glove, makes the catch 2 away. And here is Balboni. Balboni has ground out twice. Guidry still looking strong. Munson puts down the target. Guidry with the full windup and deals 6-9. Ground ball to second. That's Randolph. Throws him out, and the Royals go 3 down. Go to the bottom of 6, 2-1 Kansas City. So now here is Bucky Dent. 0 for 1 in the ball game. Saberhagen looks and gets a sign for McFarland. Here's a wind-up Dent. That's a 1-3, pop the short. Still there, calls everyone off, makes the catch, 1 away. Here's Rivers, he's 0 for 2. McFarland puts down the sign for him. Saberhagen with the wind-up. Here's the pitch. 5-9 is a line drive in the gap for base hit for Rivers. So Rivers will around. First holds right there, long single. 17's a single. 1-11 was the double. So Rivers a long hit. Now the problem is Saberhagen's a -5. So that will be, I'll hold Rivers down mostly. If he wants to be aggressive here on the 1-14, does not do it. So Randolph now run first, 1 out. McFarland sets the sign. Saberhagen working from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Randolph. 1-9, ground ball to short. That is close to the white. Back to Brett. Double play. We go to the 7th inning. It's 2-1 Kansas City. Great ball game here. 2-1 Royals here in the 7th. Classic pitching matchup between Guidry and Saberhagen. Tartable comes up. Homered his last time up. Guidry looks in, gets the sign from Munson. Here's the windup, and that's a 1-7, and he walked again. That's the second time on the walk today. Had the home run on the 1-8. So Jackson's been around the same part of the plate. Wait a minute, what happened here? Did I not do 1-7? 1-7 for him, and that is a walk to Tartable. So runner on first and nobody out. Here's Bo. 1 for 1, walk this time up. Scored, I believe, and also scored. Munson sets the target now. Guidry looks in from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 6-5, struck him out. Big swing by Bo. Guidry threw that slider in away. That's 1 away. Here's Frank White. 1 for 2. Had the run scored, actually. Oh, here comes Steele. Part of Steele. How about that? He's going to try and does. He first a big throw by Munson, who did not think it was coming, and it's a 1, and Munson throw it away from his knees. So Tartable the third, error on Munson, runner on third and 1 out, and the Yankees will have to bring the infield in with 1 out in the 7th to pitch to White. So Guidry now, Munson goes out, talks to him. Billy Martin has gone to the phones in case he needs somebody. Munson sets the target for Guidry. Guidry looks in from the match. Gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 5-10, ground ball to short. This could be a problem if he hits the pound sign with the infield in. Let's see. Dent is a 2-14, so you want to avoid a 3 through basically a 1 through a 6. You want to avoid. Here's a 20 on the roll. It's an 11. It's a G1. He looks the runner back and throws him out. Whoa. Throw it at Chambliss, who scoops it. Holy cow, 2 away. Here's McFarland. Wilson on deck. Tough hitter to pitch to, because now you get, and McFarland is a little clutch. So you pitch to Wilson, he's not so clutch. Base open, Willie Wilson up, and you know what? They are going to give McFarland the intentional walk. They'll pitch to the non-clutch Wilson, who is not a great as a hitter in 88. Well, Munson sets the target now. Guidry working from the stretch. Billy Martin playing the percentages. Munson sets. Guidry looks in. Tartable getting a lead off third. And the pitch. 5-11. Fly ball left field. That is White. White is a 3-2. The E2 should be the easy part. It's a 16. He'll come up with the catch on a 7. Nicely done. And the Royals strand 2. 7th inning stretch here at the stadium. 2-1 Royals. The 7th, Yankees send to the middle part of this order. It'll be Munson followed by Jackson and Chambliss. Right, left, and then 3 lefts. Last of the 7th for Sabes. McFarland puts down the side. Saberhagen looking, gets the nod. Here's the pitch. That's a 3-10 for Munson. Ground ball back to the mound. Saberhagen got it. He waits, throws a strike to Brett, 1 away. Here's Jackson, 0 for 1 with the run scored. So Jackson steps up, flied out, and walked. Scored the only Yankee run. McFarland sets in the target, puts down. Saberhagen doesn't want to make a mistake here with the game being tied. Here's the windup. It's a 1-7, and Jackson walks for the second time. So 1-7's a walk. Here's Chambliss. Strikeout and ground out. 1 out in the 7th. Yankees looking to maybe get the big run here. McFarland sets in the target. Saberhagen from the stretch. Jackson takes the lead. Here's the pitch. 3-6. Single to center field for Chambliss. So +2's Wilson Martinez. Jackson track. Jackson's got track for 3rd. And he goes there. How about that? Jackson with a good lead off first. Goes to 3rd without a throw. Wilson throws it back in. And the Yankees have runners out the corners and 1 away. And now here's Nettles. Royals will bring the corners in. Seitzer and Brett will squeeze the corners while Stillwell and White will play up the middle for 2. 1 out here in the 7th. Nettles tries to get the big win. Saberhagen looks in from the side from McFarland. And looks in from the stretch now. He works. Here's the pitch. 6-5 ground ball the 2nd. That will, let's see what they do. The corner's back. This game could be tied. White's got it to Brett and scores. So the infield was back. That allowed the runner on 3rd to score, and we have a 2-2 score. So now Chambliss is on 2nd with 2 outs. Here's Piniella. McFarland, and they put Piniella on. They reverse psychology on Billy Martin. They put Piniella on and pitched to White. Again, lefties are much worse to pitch to for Saberhagen. So much better for him. And the Royals are going to the bullpen. They're going to go their lefty, Jerry Don Gleaton. So Saberhagen comes out 6 2/3. 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. See if Don Gleaton can get the Royals out of this and preserve a no decision for Brett. Here is McFarland, sets in the target. Don Gleaton, the left-hander, and here's the pitch. 4-8, and that is a fly ball. Don Gleaton does the job as the lefty. Fly left field. Jackson makes the catch, and we're 2-2 heading to the 8th. So now it's Stillwell, followed by Seitzer and Brett for the Royals. Switch right-left, the bat against Guidry here into the 8th. Guidry again looking absolutely strong, but he looks like he may be on the long end of this. Munson sets the target. Guidry, the wind up to Stillwell. 4-6 is a single one. The 9, that's a 6. Base hit Stillwell. Base hit number 1, by the way. So 2 more and hit point of weakness, and you don't want that to happen. Wait a minute. 4-6. What did I roll? A 4-9. Okay, so it's a hit. So let's give him a base hit anyway. So gets the base hit. So Stillwell is on. Runner on 1st. Here is Seitzer. Oh, now what do you do? So the Yankees look at their bullpen right now. And this is where they're not as, I don't think, as strong as certain teams. So Guidry will stay in there. Munson puts down the sign. Guidry from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Seitzer. 1-4 double play ball. How about this? Dent's got it. Gives it to Randall. Over Chambliss gets 2. So Guidry with that slider hit it right on the ground and turned to 6-4-3. And now here's Brett. Brett, how many times in his career has he been against the Yankees? 2-2 tie, top of the 8th. And a chance to do damage. Munson sets in the target. Guidry looks in. Here's the wind up to Brett. 2-12. There's a foul out behind the plate. Brett throws the bat down. Munson's there, makes the catch, and the Royals are done in the 8th. Let's go to the bottom of the 8th. 2-2's your score. So the Royals now bring in Jeff Montgomery, a young-looking right-hander who got put on the active roster. 7.2 a save, 3.45 ERA. He will become a top stud for this Royal team from the foreseeable future. So he'll come in and pitch to Dent, Rivers, and Randolph here in the bottom of the eighth. So here's Bucky. McFarland sets the target. Montgomery from the windup. Here's the pitch. 2-7 ground ball to short. Easy play for Stillwell. Throws him out. Out number one. One out in the eighth. Here is Rivers. 1 for 3 in the ball game. McFarland is a 2-out. Pitches better to left-hander. Doesn't give up a lot on his card. Has a home run chance on a 4-2. Some doubles down on the card and gives him some walks. McFarland sets the target. Montgomery from the windup. Here's the pitch. 5-5 fly ball shallow center. Willie Wilson comes in, makes the catch for out number 2. And now here's Willie Randolph, 0 for 3 in the ball game. He's lined out, flied out, and grounded into a play. McFarland puts down the target. Montgomery with the wind up and deals 4-8. That's a double on a 1-9. That's a 1. It's a sailing double from Randolph on the line. Randolph will go in the second and does with a 2-out double. So now here's Munson. He is 0 for 3 in the ballgame. Montgomery, now let's see what they'll do to him. Jackson on deck. And they walk him. No, they don't. Oh, they bring in the old righty, Gene Garber. So Gene Garber, the veteran right-hander. He's no record, 1 save, 1.59 ERA, 4 hits, 6 innings, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. So Garber, a sidewinder, will try to get Munson out. McFarland sets a target from the stretch. Garber looks in from the side. 2-5 is a base hit for Munson. He does it again. He does what the captain does. Team on the split. Randolph scores. Yankees lead 3-2. So now here's Jackson. McFarland sets the target. Garber looks in from the side. Here's the pitch. 6-6. That's a double and 1-3. That's a 20. So lines out. Jackson retired. Let's go to the ninth. It's 3-2 Yanks. And it's going to be Balboni, Tartle, Jackson. Right. And that will be all. Billy Martin already decided he's going to go to Goose and get 3 outs in the save. So Guidry works 8. Gossage in the game. Let's see if you want to make any other changes. Nothing good. Nothing else needs to be. Gossage on the year, 4 saves, no record, 1.35 ERA, 11 Ks over 7 innings. He'll pitch to the old Yankee farmhand Balboni, and he'll be followed by another former Yank, Tartable, and then Jackson. So Gossage, Bo Jackson combination coming up should be a classic. 3 left for the Royals. The Royals with 5 hits. The Yankees with 5 hits. The Yankees got their runs in the 7th and 8th to pull ahead. Let's see if they can get 3 outs. Big win on a Friday night in the Bronx. Munson sets the target. Gossage looks in and sneers in the Balboni. Here's the big windup and the pitch. 4-11 fly ball left field. That is Roy White. Roy White's a 3-2. Does he make the catch? Comes in. Yes, he does, I believe. Oh, he rolled to 18 and dropped off the glove of White. Balboni is on. So the second error of the ballgame on the Yanks, and it leads to a leadoff E7. So now let's see if the Royals can capitalize. Here's Tartable. Home run and 2 walks. Let's see if they walk. Let's see if they put a base runner in for Steve Balboni. If I were them, it's probably going to be Gary Thurman. 5 stolen bases on the year, mostly in for this reason. They don't have a lot of quickness on the bench, but if I were them, probably be Gary Thurman. Let's see if they run Thurman in this case, and they don't. They let Balboni run. That to me is a mistake. So here's Danny. Munson sets the target. Gossage from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Tartable. 1-5. Walked him. Another walk to Tartle. And Gossage has some problems. 2 on and nobody out. And here is Bo. Bo 1 for 2. Walk, single, strikeout. Munson sets in the target. Gossage puts the sign down. Oh, now they're going to put Gary Thurman out there. So John Watson decides it's Gary Thurman time. He'll go on at second base. So the speedster goes out there. Now they put a runner out there. 2 on and nobody out. Here is Jackson. Munson goes out, talks to Gossage, heads right back. Probably not much to say to him. Munson puts the mask on, sets in the target, puts down the sign. Gossage from the stretch. Here we go. Here's the pitch to Bo Jackson. 2-4 ground ball to short. Hey, how about this? Dent, the Randolph, the Chambliss. Double play on Bo Jackson. There's 2 outs. That had to take some doing. That was a hard liner to short. Dent's got it, flips to the Randolph and relayed it back to Chambliss for 2. So runner on third now with 2 outs, and it's Frank White's turn against Gossage here in the 9th, or it's going to be all she wrote for the Royals. So Munson sets the target. Gossage sneers in, looks in, gets the sign, and here's the pitch. 1-4, strike him out, and Gossage avoids a meltdown and gets his 5th save. New York Yankees win it by the score of 3-2. So the Yankees improved to 8-2. They're winners of 5 in a row. Guidry goes 8 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts as he continues to win. Gossage's 5th save, 1 inning, 1 walk, 1 strikeout was not easy. Losing pitcher was Montgomery as Garber gave up the inherited hit that allowed the run to score. The Royals scored 2 in the 5th, led 2-0. Then the Yankees came back with 1 in the 5th. And then they got 1 in the 7th and took the lead on 1 in the 8th. Both teams with 5 hits. The Yankees with 2 errors. Saberhagen 6 2/3, 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. Don Gleaton pitched to 1 batter well. Montgomery 2/3, 1 hit, 1 run was earned, and Garber 1/3, 1 hit, which is the big blow. Doubles by Wilson, Randolph, and Piniella. Home run by Tarble. That was his first. RBIs, Wilson is 3rd, Tarble's 4th, Munson's 3rd, the big winner. Nettles the 14th, and Piniella the 5th. And for the ball game scores, the Royals were 5 of 30, 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs, no one with multiple hits. The hits in the game were Wilson, Stillwell, Tarble, Jackson, and White. The Yankees were 5 of 28, 3 runs scored, 3 RBIs, no one with multiple hits. Rivers, Randolph, Munson, Chambliss, and Piniella all with hits. RBIs to Piniella, Nettles, and Munson. Runs scored, but as Reggie Jackson was 0 for 2 and 2 runs scored. Folks, that is your ball game. Yankees win on a great late inning comeback on a great pitcher's duel. Again, the Royals, we'll be playing the Royals, probably playing those games while we're watching the Yankees Mets on 9/11. That's on. So that is your key series coming up there. It will be Torres against Candiotti. Then Saturday's games, let's look ahead and start putting them in here. Charlie Lieberant will take on Ken Holtzman. That does not look good, to be honest. That does not look good for me. And then the Boston series, it'll be Dennis Eckersley returning back to Cleveland to take on Rich Yett, and that's a day game on the Saturday. That looks like a good one for Boston to win. And then on Sunday afternoon, Kansas City be Mark Gubicza taking on Ed Figueroa, and that should be another great pitchers matchup. And then Boston, Cleveland, it'll be Bill Lee and Greg Swindell. So again, that's a great pitcher matchup of 2 lefties in Cleveland. And after that, if you are concerned, the Minnesota Twins return to the stadium to return the favor. It'll be Joe Niekro against Dick Tidrow. That will be the Yankees' first series. Once they play Kansas City, and Boston will go to Cleveland. So it's actually a 4-game series. Mike Torres against former Boston manager John Farrell. So again, keep that in mind. Well, folks, thank you so much. Appreciate your time. Yankees went on a great little comeback as a great pitchers match between Saberhagen and Guidry. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you again for maybe an upload tonight. We'll talk to you later. Have a good evening.